James Wilburn and Lance Gordon. Let's play ball.
I don't think it's an understatement to say this is a huge matchup this afternoon, this evening, as the Cardinals take on the SaberCats here in the home gym. And in fact, the Cardinals and the SaberCats have played 3 times before. Andrews has come away with the victory each time, but each time the SaberCats get a little bit closer. And earlier this season at their place, Andrews came up victorious by about 8 points. And so we are set to tip off here. The girls won their first game of the season in a thriller. And the SaberCats win the tip. Joe Shank brings it across the timeline. Here's the senior, Will Schultz. The last game was a victory as well for the SaberCats, a big one. As Grant Brock came up Mr. Perfect, 9 for 9, a program record of offensive efficiency. And here he is down low in the block, blocked out of bounds, and maintained possession. Will the SaberCats with 6 seconds left on the shot clock.
If you did not watch the previous game, the girls' game, I highly recommend going back and watching that. Incredibly fun, down to the wire. Inbound for Schultz, hands it off to Holly.
Long three with the screen, just off the mark and up off the support, and so the possession ends without a bucket for the SaberCats. That's not a bad take. I actually like that.
The look.
Yeah,
it's
nice shot produced. Schultz did well to screen off Holly's defender, and it just bounced long on him.
It was definitely more rushed because of the shot clock situation. I think you get that.
And he had a big game in the last one as well, coming off of that victory. He had 29 points, actually, and that was tying his career best as Grant Brock puts it up and in and opens the scoring. SaberCats out with the first bucket.
It was a great game for the big three against Emmaus of Holly, Schultz, and Brock. All had 20-plus points in that game.
And they won by 4. Oh, strip underneath by Price. Last touch by the Cardinals. And a great defensive effort from Ben Price.
Good activity. The Cardinal had beat his defender Brock, and without Price's activity there, that would have been a bucket.
Oh yeah. But Ben was not giving up on that play at all. Here's off the screen and roll. And now to Price in the corner. Little fake, drifts inside, kicks it out for Holly. Another deep 3, that one's way off the mark. Shank saw it coming and tracked it down out of bounds, but into the hands of the Cardinals, Demarion Travis. Into the lane, floater is good for Nichols.
Travis, very fast, jittery. I mean, almost had Holly beat there.
Not too many people can say that. Oh, nice pass inside for Brock. Harassed inside and fouled. And so he goes up strong and earns his first trip to the line tonight with the score tied at a bucket apiece. Shout out to Grant's grandpa watching remotely tonight. And so we say greetings to Dr. Marriott. Up and good.
I'm glad this game plan for the SaberCats has shifted much more to just feed Grant. Get him down low.
Coach Fuller figured out
he has that strength.
Plan A, just in and out on the second attempt, and so the SaberCats with a 1-point margin, 3-2. It's on international night, and so we are dressed in various international things like Team USA, Liverpool, as well as Indiana somehow. Sovereign territory of Indiana.
Making sure that both of us are dripped out in international. I've got Honduras on.
I'm wearing Portugal for the Ronaldo jersey. Oh, a nice feed, finds Price, but he's trapped underneath, kicks it out for Schultz. Got up in the air and got in trouble. Holly tracked it down, long 3 from Price, no good. Long rebound for Grant Brock. And a foul on the floor as Grant tracked that rebound down. It was a long one. Price with a deep 3 attempt. He's got that range.
Deep 3, I mean, there was 10 seconds out there.
Maybe it wasn't necessary to heave that one up quite so urgently. And of course the inbound is a lob. This time to Grant. Now it's Shank for 3. And he's up and off the shot clock.
Too much power on these shots for the SaberCats currently.
Little juiced to begin the ball game. Little adrenaline going.
We didn't mix up the men's and the women's like they did in the previous game. Price jumped into his body there, almost could have gotten caught in a foul there.
Travis is quick. Look at this change of pace, crossover, goes up off the glass, no good, put back, no good the first time, and then Flowers finishes with 2 offensive rebounds and then a steal coming the other way as Travis ducked underneath the dribble as Holly tried to come across the timeline. It goes out of play. James has got to be a little more careful with that. Was 25 on the shot clock when it went out. I guess they'll reset it maybe?
I believe he got hit, kind of got smacked on the hand there, but
no call.
He got ball.
Yep.
Travis got ball.
He's pretty sneaky in there. Oh, there's Will Schultz. He loves that shot.
He loves
that shot so much.
I was afraid he was going to start passing up on those in today's game because he passed up on that one.
You can't pass that shot up.
The previous possession.
Physically impossible. Top of the key, no good. Schultz taps it over to Holly. Holly running and gunning. All the way down the lane and scores. Come on, Jimmy.
Rips through. SaberCats take the lead 7-6. It's good to see Holly get into the paint, driving down.
I think
that really, aspect of his game opens it all for him.
I don't
Makes
think he
it
wants
much easier.
to try and go for that steal. I think Travis has way too good a handle to give up that one. You're just going to find yourself out of position. Here's Schultz getting a good rebound.
Great to see Schultz see that second line of defense for Travis. He can blow by his defender in 1 second.
Nice feed inside. Schultz pushed out to the foul line. Price in the corner. Finds Brock underneath. Dumps it over for Shank. Oh, come on. Got to make that one, Joe. And coming back the other way for the Cardinals. Grant Brock found him with a nice feed as Shank made the exact right cut at the exact right time. Just couldn't quite finish it at the rim. And so Price will take a seat as Brett Northern checks in, and Joe Shank gives way for Christian Cleveland's first minutes of the evening.
I'm not sure if the game's going by fast or those are too early substitutions.
Well, 5 minutes in, I think that's usually where he has the first sub.
Headed for a quick game here then.
In. Yeah, it's moving. And I'll tell you what, these Cardinals are quick too. They're quick. Holly got to it, but tapped it out of bounds. Second chance for the Cardinals. Nichols inbounds for Travis. Now they're drifted inside for Derritt. Stripped away. And Holly comes up with it, and he's fouled. And how many times do you see that happen? Samuels had the ball stripped away from him, and in frustration commits the foul trying to get it back. Very common, isn't it, for that to happen? Now some full court pressure comes along as Cleveland comes to receive the inbound pass. I'm not too worried about Christian's ability to bring this ball across the timeline. Now Holly goes to work, drives it into the paint, turns around, finds Schultz. Will gets himself a little space and scores again. Oh, Will is heating up, baby. Let's go. He starts making that shot, everybody's in trouble because he starts getting that confidence. You don't want to see that fire in Will's eyes, baby.
Getting in rhythm.
You don't want that smoke. And then an offensive foul called as Brock was battling with Derritt.
Trying to carve out space for himself, and he's just wrapping around Brock there.
And the student section lets him know about it. You can't do that as timeout is called. 14-11 here in the first half. SaberCats up 9-6.
I don't know what Fuller said in that timeout, but I hope part of it was, Will, put up that next shot. Put up that heat check.
He has not hit the rim yet tonight on 2 attempts. He is good.
Incredibly smooth, and here he is bringing the ball up.
He's smooth. He's the definition of smooth. And across the timeline for Cleveland, hands it off for Holly. Northern for 3. Softly, but just off the mark. Holly goes for the steal on the help defense. Schultz with a block. Wow. And to be able to do that cleanly without committing the foul. Inside for Brock, stripped away from him, almost nonchalantly, actually. Oh, and a foul called as Holly intercepted the layup attempt and slammed into the stage. Nichols came up a little bit limping. I didn't see contact.
I didn't
with
really
the knee.
see anything.
Like
maybe he hit his hand, but it didn't seem like anything.
Yeah, but he came up limping like it hurt his knee, and I didn't see any contact with the knee.
Well, he stopped his dribble, and I think that kind of planted it wrong then.
I think he's got blood, maybe. And so we're a quick visit to the trainer for, who is it? Actually, I didn't see the number.
Number 1.
Number 1. Oh.
Travis.
Travis, yeah.
At the free throw line, number 5, Nichols. Their top scorer, averages 19.7 points per
now
game.
They're looking on the floor if there's any blood on the floor. That usually creates a biohazard. What do they call that on Monsters, Inc. when the sock came through? They call it a code.
Oh.
Somebody fact check me. And then they all.
Now you got me on this thing. All
we have
right.
to find this.
2319.
Code 2319. Yep.
I would have loved to come up with that on my own, but I'm guessing you guys at home don't have enough patience for that. It would have taken me 15 minutes.
I wouldn't have known if you were right or not. Northern brings it inside.
Cleveland open 3.
There it is. Get it. No good. Grant tracks it down, tips it over to Schultz. It's 5 to shoot. Got to go with it. Northern will take it. Tip. That's going to be a shot clock violation. No, a turnover, and now easy bucket on the other end.
Schultz handed Northern just a bomb right there. I would have preferred him taking that shot.
Yeah, Brett is a hot potato. Here, man, do something with it. That's a difficult assignment.
Ever since I said that about the timeout and Schultz getting a shot, he has not put up one.
Grant Brock. Oh, he's slapped down and a foul called.
Not from the underneath ref. That's interesting.
Yeah, that was a late whistle and the foul called on Nichols. Seemed like he got a lot of ball. I guess the officials saw more to it than that. And we know that Grant does absorb a lot of contact underneath. That's certainly true.
Incredible amount.
That's par for the course here in the Division III NCAA.
The top scorer for the Cardinals, Nichols with 8 already. All you might have to do is, well, shut him down, as looks like he's going to the bench right now. Grant misses both.
Oh, come on, we need those free throws. Bend your knees, big fella. Oh, getting a step on Holly and then up and good three-point play opportunity. Neither SaberCat feels they had anything in that. Holly called on the foul, saying he tapped him on his head as he went by. And so that's 2 on Holly. He'll take a seat, I would guess, as Price comes in for Will Schultz, and Joe Shank is in for James Hawley. I'm never going to get that right. Speaking of Senator Josh Hawley, did you see him doing he got shamed into a push-up contest in the hallway with a Marine?
Nope.
And he kicked his backside. He did like 50 plus push-ups, and the Marine tapped out at like 40. A block from Cleveland, and they're going to call the foul. What? That was about as clean a block as I've seen.
I mean, the ref hit his forearm like he swatted even close to that.
Forearm.
Not really sure.
That goes back to what
he keeps hitting his forearm like he was even close to that. I don't understand this. And ball does not lie.
Coach Fuller asking for some clarification. I used to be really judgmental of the refs, and then I started reffing society hoops, and I realized that's a lot harder than you realize. So.
Yep, and the Cardinals take a 4-point lead on a 7-0 run for the past 2 minutes. Had to find offense somewhere. Schultz now out of the game.
Bench. We need Grant Brock. Get that man a hoop. Price is in no man's land. Rolled in for Brock. Quickly, though, back to Price, and then the pass too high to handle. Now it's down on the floor. Scrapping around for it is Ben Price. And on the possession, the Cardinals will take over without a shot produced in that entire offensive sequence. Come on, guys. Heads in the game here. This is not one we need to lose.
These will be tough minutes for the SaberCats on offense. No Hawley, no Schultz. Their biggest
I don't know why you'd want both those guys on the bench at the same time, to be honest.
I do not know either.
I mean, I know these guys can score, but a carry is called. Wow. Got a little too fancy.
Too fast for his own good. That can happen.
Yeah, he took 2 steps as the ball was in his hand, crossing it over. Christian, step back, 3. Drilled it! Let's go!
And that's where you'll get the offense. Christian Cleveland.
Okay,
no slouch when it comes to scoring. He's been a spark plug, a microwave in several of these games.
Grant Brock, good defense, kept his ground, and a lot of contact and 2 hands on Christian there, no call. And on the fast break, here's Joe Shank laying it off for Price. Went off somebody's foot. Brett Northern tracked it down in the corner. Brett drives into the paint. Double team, wait for it to clear. Kicked over to Shank in the corner. On the way, no good. And I don't think that's the shot you want in that situation. Joe can shoot 3s, but that corner shot is a tough one.
We've seen him hit some in the corner. A lot of...
Wow. Rising up, jumper is good. Noah Fitzpatrick scores for the Cardinals. Something of a warning. What was it?
That will be a deflating shot. Noah Fitzpatrick, 16% from the field on the season.
Delay of game warning. Yeah, he kind of rebounded it after and then held it. Uh-oh. Shank with a behind the back. I'm not sure why that wasn't a travel. I think it might have been touched, I guess. Price, no good. Flying in for the rebound is Grant, contesting, and the Cardinals standing on the end line will give it back to the SaberCats for a second chance. That's all hustle play by Grant Brock. Getting a piece of it and knocking it loose.
On that, nobody has possession, so it's fair game on those who touch it. It was even right there.
20 on the shot clock. Out top, Shank. Cleveland thought long and hard about it. Then Ben Price with a deflected pass. Shoots it up to the top of the key for Cleveland. Back to Price. Joe Shank inside. Nice find. Oh, Grant just off the mark. Gets his own rebound. Blocked and fouled. I would have liked to see Joe just take that shot.
Yeah, when he gets it under, that's the second time he's given it.
But I
on
think
the under
because,
there.
you know, he missed that one at point-blank range in the beginning, and I think he's a little gun-shy maybe for pulling the trigger. He saw Grant, thought he'd have the better angle.
Funny enough, I think that the Brock, he didn't get fouled on the second one. I think he got fouled on the first one instead. That would have been.
It was just a late
acceptable
whistle.
call to me.
Yeah, the block looked pretty clean.
Oh, Grant is very off today. 2 misses in a row with an air
Missed
ball
it
on that
by
second one.
that much.
Grant now 1 for 6. A lot of missed opportunities from the free throw line.
He's going to get a lot of trips to the line. He's got to dial that back in. I know he's, over his career, been really good from the line, but this year has been a little hit and miss. Streaky, I would say. And Cleveland Sky's in there for the rebound. There you go, Christian. And he'll lead the ball up the floor, driving it down low, looking for an option. Nobody's cutting. Give him some help, guys. Get to the ball. Cleveland instead goes for the rim, blocked, gets it back, still fighting for an open window, and eventually thrown out with a foul. That was the single greatest individual effort I've ever seen. Where's the team? Where was everybody else?
Step through, spins.
Could somebody give the man a little help? Holy cow.
He needed to come to that wing right where he was to be able to get him out of there, but almost saves it with the,
If that would have
free
gone
throw line
in,
there.
if that shot had gone in, we'd never hear the end of it. All right, we've not been good from the line so far.
This
And
is again.
the woes continue. Somebody's going to run
Sabercats
some laps, I think.
Now 1 for 8.
Ouch. It's horrible.
And a give back call, I believe, since the coach has been talking to that ref specifically. Ben Price had all ball on that one. Didn't matter what happened after. But Travis is just such an incredible threat, a very, very athletic.
Yeah, I'm looking at the replay. That was really just a tap right on the ball. Nason checks in. Giving away a little height here.
Brock.
Grant Brock coming out.
Schultz also in, hopefully able to get
Balance,
the offense back on track.
balance the force. Five-point lead, 9:08 here in the first half.
Schultz needs to bring it up.
Just in time. Price in the corner. Shank, Cleveland. Kicks it out for Schultz. Good screen from Cleveland that time to give Schultz a little bit of breathing room. Ball comes across, deflected by the Cardinals.
5 seconds
5
left.
seconds. I don't know if the stream is jittery or if it's just my computer right now.
Schultz looking too much to defer. I would much for him to take these shots.
Yep.
Here he is.
Oh, there it is inside for Schultz. Couldn't grab it cleanly. And the Sabercats without a shot there.
Mouse in the
easy.
house right there. I mean,
Manani.
interesting to see Nason out here. Usually doesn't come in till
Deeper in the fourth
late,
quarter. Yeah.
late half, second half.
Lost his footing. Now he's back up. Oh, nice find inside for Price. Good cut. Loses a handle. Knocked out of bounds by the Cardinals.
Here's Northern coming in for Price. Holly still on the bench. With 2 fouls, that'll keep him there for a little bit.
There it is.
Another bucket, Schultz.
Go back to Old Faithful. Nicely done. I'm really going to miss Will next year. It's been fun to watch. Oh, Nason lost his footing. Gets up in time to disturb the shot enough. And it's off the mark. Inside for Schultz again. Kicked out for Cleveland. Over to Northern. Fakes a shot, drives baseline. Gets a nice little bit of space for himself.
Great job.
There you go.
Seal Stokes.
Nice fake.
Easy one.
Yeah. if you can get that baseline step and then use your body to shield off the defender, you can get yourself a good look there.
SaberCats bring it to 3, a big defensive possession here. Able to give them a chance to tie it.
Will stays with his man, contests the shot, tips it away, and Northern comes away with it. Nice defense that time by Schultz.
Here's Cleveland once again pushing the pace.
Oh, Christian
loses it.
Shank back and commits the foul. And one opportunity for Nichols.
A little bit of a screen, 2.
Hawley back out on the floor. Nason, Shank. I don't believe I've ever seen this lineup. What do your advanced statistics say about this one? You ever run that simulation?
Nope.
Northern, Nason, Shank, Hawley, and Schultz. Northern into the lane, lost his footing and traveled.
Just the easy
What was
mistakes
that?
are
Yeah, just lost his footing.
killing the SaberCats. Travel there. They're 1 for 9 from 3 and have missed 7 free throws.
That's horrible.
They have the switch here.
That's the ball game. Look at Joe Shank playing a man's game in there.
Great job to front him.
Garrett didn't know who he was messing with. Joe Shank just told him what it's all about right now. That was incredible. And a timeout called by Andrews. Maranatha trails 22-16, 6.5 left here in the first. Back for coming out of the timeout. Coach Fuller, a few extra words of encouragement. He's got a couple of mascots helping him out tonight with some of the local kids getting the honor of sitting on the bench. They were going to do the lineups, but I figure they must have chickened out. I don't know what happened with that one. Schultz inbounds for Hawley, back to Will. Full court pressure, trying to set up a trap. Nason inside finds Shank, and it's broken well by the SaberCats. Hawley wide open for 3, just off the mark. That's his shot, really.
I need to see the splits between home and away because it just seems at home it's a little more shaky with that 3-pointer. Good tip, ball stays here.
Cardinals will stack it up. Inbound, quick shot, no good. Hawley hauls it in. Drives it right at the defender, up off the glass, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Good contact, identified the weak matchup he had on him. He was given too much space, just able to get right downhill.
Rolls it in. There we go. Finally,
Makes
a
both.
decent trip to the line.
Good to see, encouraging to see.
Well, he's the one I'd want at the line any day of the week.
4-point game. Have to stop Travis. Corner three, no good. Shank pushing the pace.
I like
up to
it.
Schultz.
Good find. Schultz, baseline, gave it up. Holly, fake.
Oh.
Up. And good. Win the contest.
Woo! I think he was the first one to not believe in that shot. He rushed for the offensive rebound.
Yeah, I think he didn't realize that was going in. And Shank with another big rebound. Love it. And pushing the pace once again. This time Will takes the three, steps into
Takes
it.
the lead.
Pure. Oh my word. And the SaberCats back in this one. Is it tied up or is that?
Tied up.
Tied up. Okay, tied up. 5 minutes to play in the first half.
Oh, the
Couple of
6-0
quick
run.
buckets, yeah. And give me a break.
And 5, once
Totally.
again, flopping here.
Totally
I mean,
bailed out with a flop. That was crazy.
this guy's been gifted a lot of
He
calls
didn't
now.
even get
It's not good to see.
He wasn't even touched.
It's a good shot.
Yeah,
It's a
well,
great
he
shot.
made the shot because
Oh.
he wasn't touched. But here he gets a 4-point play opportunity.
I mean, you see when
They
you
call
look
it
at
on Brett?
you look at the natural shooting motion and the non-natural shooting motion, you can see it in how they push their feet out. And on that one, he pushed his feet out so they could get the contact. It's a not natural shooting motion, usually an offensive foul.
If anything, yeah. I think normally you just don't call it. He fell to the ground like he'd been murdered. LeBron-esque. Yeah, I don't see it. Last touch by the SaberCats, deflected out of bounds. There is some question about the score. I feel like they did.
See, I'm not insane. I thought they did take the lead. I think it was
Yeah.
23-22
I think it should have been.
at that time. I had me thinking I was losing my mind.
I think they might have only given them 2 points.
No, the score should definitely be changed. 23-25. If it was 18,
I mean-
they scored the 2 with the Holly bucket,
Yeah.
made it 20-22. He comes down, shoots a 3, makes it. It's 23-22. There's no other way around that.
Okay. I mean, I like the logic. We could reverse back through the live feed, I guess, and see what's going on. All right, so it was 22-17.
Makes the second
Ollie
free throw.
makes both free throws,
As
and
they-
then a three-pointer. Oh, that was the second one.
Nope, he makes the miraculous shot and then the 3. Scores changed up on the scoreboard, 23-25, 4:51 left
And
in the first
so-
half.
You were right. And good call. Why didn't you say something at the time? Should have interrupted the game. Sir, excuse me, sir.
They had it, just wanted to, I mean, the assistant coaches for Maranatha had it too.
All is well. 2-point game. Oh, nice feed at the baseline. No good on the shot. Gets his own rebound. No good on the second time. And it's Mason that comes up with a big rebound.
Great tip outs from Will.
Yep. Oh, come on, Joe. Take care of the ball. Here's Schultz, top of the key. 20 seconds to shoot. Looking for options. Finds Holly. That's always a good one. Oh, nice fake. Gets himself a little bit of a crease. Blocked. Ball's loose. And up ahead for Andrews. Schultz is back for it. Won't contest. And an easy bucket for Travis. Extends the lead to 4. And that we're actually pretty confident is the correct score, 27-23. Schultz hesitates, goes inside, out for Holly, gets his man up. That's got to be a foul, and then finally is called as a body hits the floor. His man was literally on top of him, and so he went ahead and shot.
Wasn't a foul until he went in the awkward shooting motion.
Yeah, well, there you go.
2 free
That
throws
guy
here
was
for
laying
Holly.
on him.
Again, the pressure is great to see when that 3 ball's not falling. He has to get to the rim. Makes the first.
There it goes. 25-27. It is cut to 2. 4 minutes left here in the first half. SaberCats have hung tough, I would say. It's gone a little bit back and forth. These Cardinals are fast. These guards are just ridiculously quick, and they just quick triggers too. Quick on the jumper there, just rattled in and out. Pass, bringing it across the timeline, and Northern calls timeout as he's immediately mugged and smiles as they come back to the bench. 2-point deficit with the ball. I like that. 3:37 left here in the first half. James Hawley with 8 points. Schultz with 9 on 4 for 4 from the field. How about Will Schultz tonight? He has been absolutely pure. Hawley has been holding his right elbow. He's in extreme discomfort. He's been wincing and holding on to it here.
I mean, you see sometimes he won't be pulled from the game sometimes. It was last game he wasn't pulled, even though all the starters were, or most of the starters were at that point.
He's only had 2 minutes on the bench so far, 3 maybe. Shank drives it baseline, looking for Grant. Grant scrambling for it on the floor, now finds Nason, who scoops it up. Back to Schultz, he's fouled. He was fouled. What in the world? I don't understand when a guy has got a hold of you, has both hands, arms around you at the waist when you're trying to drive forward. I don't know why that doesn't get called. It just seems obvious.
Will tries to jump on that. And a prayer goes in for 22.
Night. That was Fitzpatrick.
16% on the season.
Here's Hawley. Shank. Schultz. Gotta move, gotta move. Now they're bunched up too much. Inside out. Hawley fakes it, drives inside, kicks it out for Shank. Here's Schultz. 7 to shoot. Working too much time off the clock, and then you're gonna say Schultz
off his knee there.
Lost the handle as he was coming around the corner. That was a strange one. Okay. Way off the mark that time and out of play. 4-point game, 2:13. Hawley takes it in the corner, now back to Schultz.
Not a lot of juice from these SaberCats, not too much energy. Christian Cleveland sitting on the bench right now. I know he could bring that for these SaberCats.
Yeah, he's the one. He's the spark plug. Shank for 3. Got it! That's his spot.
That's another spark plug. Yeah. Not to put down Joe Shank. I mean, he is.
I was going to say, I remember last year saying many times, Joe Shank is the spark plug on this team.
Getting us back into it, 28-29. SaberCats only down 1.
Stepped into it and got it to kind of rattle in there. Contested bucket. Grant and Joe both went up for that one.
Good bucket there for Nichols. 16 points.
Hawley ridden across the timeline, now double team, holds on to the dribble, Mason with some big minutes here for him today. Schultz turns around his first miss of the ball game, rattles in and out.
They're just harassing the ball handlers, making it their life just terrible. Oh, and I mean, just a bad call, first of all, but also number 5 had his arm wrapped around Holly, a clear hook that should have been called. It's very obvious there.
Yep, got him around the corner, and then Holly just had his arms up. I mean, he didn't even really try to contest that one very much. Their coach is talking about a clothesline.
Hey,
I don't know what
Fuller
he's
called out the hook. He made sure to say that number 5's hooking, and that's how he's getting past.
Yeah, there was no question on that one.
That's going to be James' third. They're very mad about this because that's James' third.
That's
and
a tough foul to take.
He's
right
the key part of their offense here.
Yeah. Under a minute to play here. 5-point game inside for Grant, who was shoved off the block. Schultz for 3, off the mark. Cleveland with a rebound, back to Will. Open look, just off. Cleveland again gets the rebound. Third time's a charm. Here's Christian for jumper, no good. Still contested and then yanked out of there by Samuels, who tries to get it ahead. Schultz got a piece of it, trapped down in the corner by Travis. He handled it with both hands, no double dribble called. That was interesting. I didn't think you were allowed to touch it with both hands. Been between
You
girls.
are not. Good cut there from Nichols.
Oh, nice find.
Gets the bucket, 20 points in this first half.
He's been awesome. Nice pass ahead for Grant. Gets his man in the air.
And one! I mean, no call is ridiculous.
Are you telling me? What in the world? Like, he was just raked across the chest and arms and in the head. That was a blow to the head. Protect the player, ref.
I mean,
what in the world?
We need the new underneath ref, someone else. This is unbelievable. I can't believe that the coach on this team is talking about anything at this point.
Protect the player. That ought to be like looked at in soccer. A blow to the head is a red card. I mean, that was unreal. He came, slapped him down, and hit him right in the face just about. I'm very perplexed by that as the end of the half brings the SaberCats to 5 points.
It is great to see Fuller getting fired up at this. He is telling them off. I mean, this is good for him, standing up for his team. None of his players here to see it, but he is fighting for them.
Well,
he knows how hard it is out here.
You can't have
Once a player.
You can't have it. Either team, you can't have a game get out of hand where guys can hit another player that hard.
I mean, especially when it's Nichols. You know, the guy who's getting all the calls on the other end. That would have been his third. That would have been an incredible sequence of events for the SaberCats, getting him to his third.
Yeah. Well, in any event, that's how the half ends, with Nichols with 20 points of their 35. Baller. That is unbelievable on 7 of 11 shooting and 5 for 6 from the line. For the SaberCats, Schultz with his 9 points on 4 of 7. And Holly with 8, but he's got those fouls, and I'm a little concerned with 3 fouls for Holly headed into the second half. Rebounding totals. Cleveland, actually, with those 2
We've seen him sky for a couple.
On the one possession, has 5 rebounds and leads the SaberCats. So a quiet night so far for Grant Brock with 5 points and 3 boards on 1 for 6 from the foul line. We need to tune that free throw shooting up a little bit here in the second half. And I think we'll be right back in this one. Down by 5 at the half, 35-30. We'll be back after this. Who signed me up for this job?
Wait a second.
Oh, man. This is going to be a battle here in the second half. I feel like I'm the one in the ring. Oof. 35-30. Kind of a low-scoring first half to begin with. And 35% shooting for the SaberCats. Not a whole lot better for the Cardinals at 39.
Plenty of points left on the board for the SaberCats. 7 missed free throws.
9 turnovers. Rebounding margin favors the SaberCats, 20-15. And Andrews will begin the second half with possession.
There's Travis. And Nichols. Nichols is the one that will have all the defensive attention.
No good on that one. And Hawley grabs a board. Up ahead for Shank. Starters back on the floor for the SaberCats. Brock gets the ball in the paint, kicks it out for Shank, fires a 3. No good. He saw that was going to be off and chased down, trying to contest for the rebound and unable to come up with it as Nichols takes it away. 20 points in the first half for Nichols. How about that?
Some incredible shot making on some of those shots. 2 fouls, though. That could be something to look into if the SaberCats decide to target him. There's a shot here by 23, Darrett. Is good. His first points of the game. He was 0 for 5 before that.
He's averaging 28 points a game. So on track for a very big number for him.
Need to get this ball inside the Grant. There we go.
Now he gets to work. Just off the mark, tips it away. Shank tracks it down in the corner. I noticed that the Andrews bench with the musical chant, I believe associated with the Squid Games, if I'm not mistaken.
I have no clue.
Oh, Grant left his feet. Schultz came out to help, but
that
too late.
Not good to see.
And Darrett drains a jumper. 9-point lead. Have we scored in the second half?
Have not scored in the second half yet. Need a bucket here.
Hawley will score. Oh, he's just off the mark.
Barely off. Several good looks for the SaberCats have not been able to translate.
Hawley has not hit yet from long range. 0 for 5, I believe. And a timeout Cardinals as Stokes drains the reverse layup. They are up now by 11. SaberCats cold so far here in the second half.
SaberCats need it here on this possession. Any open shot would do, but I mean, getting Schultz back into that rhythm. He started the game 4 for 4, 0 for 3 since.
Yep. But
we know he can knock down any shot on that court.
And Coach Fuller has been teed up. I have no idea for why.
Most likely
nothing.
Talking about the illegal screen, which you're allowed to talk to a ref.
I don't know why he can't have a conversation. He wasn't animated in any way. And I don't know why. I think the official had a pretty short fuse for this point in the ball game.
Yeah, saw a little bit of that before the. Saw a little bit of that before the. Wait, 2 shots. I'm sorry, I'm not. Am I crazy? A little bit before that timeout. Or during that timeout, we saw him trying to talk to the ref about the moving screen, but the ref just walked away from him instead of listening, which is not what you should be doing.
It's just unprofessional. It's kind of thin-skinned, like Listen, I got to be able to communicate with you. We're trying to manage this game, trying to protect the players.
Open
And
shot,
there's Ben Price for three.
Good ball movement.
I mean, at some point, you just got to play basketball and put the rest of it aside.
You can try to play basketball, but they're being impeded.
Yeah.
And
well, you got to
not being
know.
called.
That's
It's
okay.
not.
Then that's the game we're playing. Let's just play within whatever they're going to give us here. Into the lane. And no call there either as he missed a layup. And Holly clears it off the board. Good no call, I feel like. Oh, and Ben stripped away. Ben Price picks it up on the baseline.
It's taken away.
Stolen away from him. He held on to it too long there.
Has to get that out earlier. Cannot just stick it into the
Tipped
defender's
by Holly
face.
in the backcourt. To the rim is Travis and scores.
Yeah, you don't see often Schultz contesting those shots when he's behind. The defenders can draw, or offenders can draw a foul pretty easily.
And Grant Brock is fouled on the...
Good call. I like to see it. They've been putting a lot of pressure on Grant, wrapping their arms around him, trying to get around. Encouraging to see.
Grant was held by Derritt. He had both hands around him. Price
had Holly in the corner. Definitely
he literally
just
puts
to do
both hands around him and holds him so he can't. Look at that. And he couldn't. That's why he couldn't get to it.
Shots no good for
They
Holly.
didn't see it. Holly battling underneath, swatted away, and then finally is called for the foul. I believe Derritt. And Holly will go to the line for two. I feel like we have to be careful about the officiating. I don't want to get teed up from up here. It's just one of those games where it's tough.
They can't hear us.
Well, I don't want to be critical. I'm just calling it how it is and observing, but it's been a very physical game.
A 12-point game, 35-47. Sabercats down 12, 16 minutes left. Still a chance here.
Good hands from Shank. Couldn't quite get it. Recovered by Nichols.
Good step from Nichols. Can't finish.
The lane.
Needs to push this here.
No good. Price brings it up himself. Stops at the free throw line. Hands it off to Holly. Back to Price for three. Just long. Long rebound on the way. And carried out by Manani, who goes coast to coast. Up off the glass. No good. Derritt with a putback.
Great contest by Price. Fully extended himself.
Not enough to keep Derritt off the boards. And with the offensive rebound, second chance bucket. Inside for Grant. He's got a mismatch, and a blocking foul is called as Brock collided with the defender.
Tried to get a move on, and it was like a Jenga. Like a Jenga tower weird. Just instantly collapsed.
Yeah, I mean, he turned to make his move, and then I think he slipped a little bit too as he went down.
Slippery four, need to get the mops out.
I haven't seen him out there. I mean, we got him out of the closet, but we got to get out there and clean that up. Get assertive. Holly, nice fake, goes baseline.
Great.
Pins it off the glass.
Great read by Holly, passing into Northern, getting it right back.
What a move. That was insane.
He has made plenty of acrobatic shots.
That one spun off the glass. Here he is defending and forces a tough shot. Derritt gets the rebound, lets Nichols into the lane, does tough shot. Schultz gets the rebound. Now he's surrounded by Cardinals, gets it out to Cleveland. And Christian brings it up for the Sabercats.
Great awareness from
double
Cleveland.
team now. Give him some help. Here's Brock in the corner. Back outside for Holly. 15 to shoot. Holly says, I'll take it from here. I got this kind of range. Just a little short. Almost nailed it from very long range.
0 for 6 on the day. Not part of his game today. Needs to get inside that paint. Needs to drive.
Nichols clears out Cleveland with his arm, and now Derritt just picked him up and shoved him. So, I don't understand. Like, I really just don't. Off the ball, he literally grabbed Christian with 2 hands and picked him up and shoved him. I've literally never seen that in a basketball game. And they're going to say Christian stepped on the line on the far side.
They missed it anyway.
I know there's some physicality, but like when
refs from the previous game would have gotten that.
They were watch him. He just picked him up
and
and shoved him into the lane, and then shoved him away to get some room.
SaberCats still down 14. Both teams struggling from the three-point line.
Yeah.
Cardinals 1 for 10
nice
in
cut. Holly
today.
Anticipated, stole it away. Nicely done. Floated ahead. Grant Brock receives it. Now he drives into the lane, takes it all the way to the hoop and scores with the foul.
Tough bucket for Grant. He
received that pass like he was a punt returner.
He needs to be the one to get this sped up for us. Right in the paint, get these guys in trouble. He needs to hit these shots.
There you go, Grant.
There you go.
Converts the three-point play. You could see it on his face. He just felt like a little relieved to make that one.
And here's
Holly
Shank.
comes out and
Full
Shank.
energy lineup.
Yeah, I like this. This is a scrappy lineup right here. Northern, he always plays tough.
Shank, Cleveland Northern.
I don't. Have you ever seen Brett like, flustered in any way? He's just so even keeled. I love it. He's going to get in there and get after it. Shank on Travis. Garrett with the screen. Now he rolls underneath. Mismatch down low. See if they can find him. They do. Christian from behind made the block.
He
but
gets
commits
ball.
the foul.
I mean, he gets ball.
Yeah, but he got him.
It does not matter if he hits the body. He gets the ball.
If he followed through, though, with it. If he followed through, I feel like he hit him top of the head, maybe.
He got the ball. Does not matter what happens on the body there.
Yeah, he definitely got ball, but I couldn't see underneath there what was going on.
It was a great block by Christian Cleveland.
I mean, if you're out of position and behind a guy trying to block by jumping up and over, that's tough to do without committing a foul. So.
And I mean, Christian Cleveland, in my opinion, did it.
Yeah, they're going to call that though, especially today. All right, full court pressure. Christian brings it across, trapped in the corner and stolen away. Come on, we got to be careful. Here's Nichols. And now he is fouled.
I mean, he tried to stop him fully and could not do it.
If you're going to commit an intentional foul, my goodness. At least stop him from scoring. The guy is just unbelievable tonight. He's the best player on the floor right now.
If he did anything more, it might have been a flagrant in any way.
Timeout called. SaberCats down by 15 with 12:46 left to play. Back to it. Nichols leads all scorers with 22. Holly leads the SaberCats with a dozen. Will Schultz went quiet after scoring early in this contest. He was on fire and kind of faded a little bit into the background, helping in other ways, but we really need his offensive production right now.
Hasn't scored since it was 23-22 in the first half.
Wow. Schultz trapped here in the backcourt. Now Shank up ahead to Christian. Escapes the pressure. And It is pressure. My goodness. Now Northern drives the baseline. Got a good look, but missed it from point-blank range. I feel like maybe he was a little more open than he realized.
It's too much on it.
And went up anticipating contact, I'm guessing. And now the Cardinals go to work on the other end. Down to the baseline and scoring. Fitzpatrick. He's had some tough buckets tonight. Christian Cleveland, quick shot.
Another easy bucket just not going in.
Man, those are point-blank missed opportunities in the paint. Nichols, he's not going to miss that.
Up to 24 for Nichols. Amazing game from him. 2-on-1 here.
Tough shot for Grant. Runner up over Darrett.
Another easy bucket in the paint not going in, and you can see that in the box score. 36 points in the paint for the Cardinals. Only 12 for Maranatha. Down 19 with 12 minutes left in the second half.
Last touch by Cleveland. Good defense there. Shank goes down, going for the inbound pass. Stepping into a three, no good. Brock with a rebound. Outlet for Cleveland. Spins away from the pressure. Northern on the wing. Back out top for Shank. Down low for Grant Brock in the baseline. Waits for the double team. Probably should have got that ball out of there quicker. Northern fakes the three, steps into a long two, and drains it. There you go, Brett. Nice play. Good ball movement that time.
I was about to say, what shot can we go for that we have high confidence in? We've missed these open threes, missed the paint shots. There's a long two.
Nichols over Will Schultz. He just is playing with a lot of confidence tonight, and I don't know what else you can do. Honestly,
after that first half,
that was tough. Schultz is swarmed at the foul line, gets it out to Cleveland. Shank from the corner. Off the mark. Schultz keeps it alive. Tipped ahead. And Travis with a runner. Out quickly to Northern. Now Cleveland will bring it across the timeline. Under 10 to play. Game is getting away from the SaberCats. Blocking foul called on Manani. No information provided by the Andrews information staff as far as majors or hometowns or
no clue.
Any of that stuff, height or positions.
Very barren on the website. Pretty annoying too.
Well, they got the bare minimums, the game stats themselves. It's name, rank, and serial number today. And I'm wondering about Darrett. I feel like he's
no position.
He's got to be at least 6'5". He stands just a hair taller than Grant, I feel like. But he is a solid player down low. Plays aggressive, hard ball.
This is both. You take away James 6 for 6. The SaberCats are 2 for 11 on their free throw attempts.
Completely unacceptable. And the Cardinals with a rare turnover here in the second half. They've been pretty clean.
Only their second turnover of the second half.
Yep.
Here's Holly. Hopefully can spark something here. Hit his first three of the game.
Man, that's unusual, isn't it?
Not sure. He has
Cleveland.
these.
And one. There you go. Christian with the jumper.
That'll be Nichols' fourth.
That's another one on Nichols. All right.
19-point game.
So Stokes has 4, and now Nichols has 4. Stokes is number 3. I don't think he's out there right now. And he has just 2 points.
Another missed free throw.
This is horrible. I mean, they're going to be running in practice. I don't even want to be around when that happens. Yikes.
Holly still 3 personal fouls, has not picked up any in the second half.
He's played.
Good spin move.
I feel like they've been playing it cleaner, but honestly, the officiating has kind of backed off a little bit in the second half.
Tries to get that floater going.
That was a good shot, just wouldn't go. Open 3, no good. Holly tracks down the rebound, brings it up ahead, works through the pressure. Now he's double teamed, they back off. Christian takes it at the 3-point line. Called for the travel. All right, took a little jump step.
SaberCats have left over 10 points at the free throw line. I mean, bring this to an 11-point game.
Good hands. Grant Brock with a steal and then kicked by the Cardinals. And so the SaberCats able to steal one away here. Got his hands into the passing lane, blocked it, and Ben Price jumped on it.
Not sure what happened there. Didn't get the perfect view, but Holly turns it over, and it's a transition bucket and one for Travis.
Yeah, Holly just lost the handle as he entered the lane that time, and then coming back the other way, that's a tough one. Not get the bucket on our end, and then 3-point play on the other end. And converted too. They've been decent from the free throw line here, especially in the second half. 12 for 16 in the game. There you go, Grant. Oh man, that was 3/4 of the way down.
Oh, and
then, steal going the other way.
Holly definitely bumped Travis there.
Northern underneath is fouled as he puts up a tough shot in the lane, contested. See who that's going to be called on. Number 10, Samuels. I think that's his second. There you go, Brett.
The Cardinals currently shooting 49.1% from the field.
That's good.
And the SaberCats are shooting 44% from the free throw line.
Oh, man, don't say things like that. As Northern misses another one, but we get an offensive rebound. Oh. Northern will take it. No good. And there's Shank contesting for us, slid out of bounds. Good hustle, Joe.
Always
earns
there.
the respect of the other team. I feel like that's something to take away as well, as Coach Fuller calls a full timeout.
Any minute of the game, he's always trying.
Yeah.
He's out there.
Yeah, no question about it. It is a 23-point game at this point, 7:34 left to play.
The second half has not been kind to the SaberCats.
Didn't bounce the way we needed coming out of the locker room.
33 to 15. I mean, plenty of unlucky bounces. Shots just not going in. Turnovers not necessary. Down 23 before that shot. If
Stokes
getting a hope, you would
paint.
want a defensive stop on that possession.
Derek called for the foul as Brock
Fighting
came
for his
down
life
without
down
the
there.
block.
He's taking pride in making Grant's night horrible.
Well, you might as well. The way we're shooting from the line, it's
Hack a Grant.
better to send them to the line than to let them make that easy shot from the block. I can't dispute the logic, unfortunately. See if Grant makes him pay. Nope. Been a struggle.
And a bucket for Stokes.
Stokes with another bucket, yeah.
And about the free throw line.
Polly takes it all the way in, goes down, trying to get a little seam between three defenders, doing it all. And this game has gotten properly end to end, as they say on the soccer field.
Here comes David and Goliath. Oh, nope. I thought he was going to bring in Nason and Schultz at the same time, so bringing in David and Goliath there, but just wanted to bring him up further on the bench.
I see. Get a little talking to with the coach. Polly, what was that?
Another body bump he
I'm
kind
not
of gets
sure.
away with. I don't understand that.
And he
Leads to a
recovers and
bucket.
gets a layup. That was weird. He's going to get called for it if he keeps doing this.
Yep, there
I
it
don't
is.
know quite why he's trying to foul out.
His fourth foul, one away from fouling out.
I don't know what he was doing with that.
Hoping to be that spark plug for the last 6 minutes.
I guess. I'd rather he'd be the spark plug by bringing a three. Oh, nice hands. Brett Northern just reached over and said thank you. Woo. That one was close to the line. Official saw it was still in. Brock down on the block, spins, puts it up, off the glass, gets the roll. There you go, Grant. I mean, he's putting in the work down low, that's for sure.
Ran up to 10 points,
Yeah.
4 for 9. Back to a 23-point game. It's never impossible.
Oh, nice recovery. Poked it out of bounds as Barrett made a nice cut for the rim. And Grant was able to disrupt the lob into the block.
And
good
here's-
minutes from Brett Northern.
Here is Nason for Northern.
I'd keep Brett in there, to be honest. He's been the one guy. Nason has played a lot of minutes in this game, but hasn't really factored into it,
He is defensively sound.
I guess.
He's
He has
Northern.
one rebound.
Northern is-
oh, Brett, yeah.
Very aware
Yeah.
of what's going on. A great help defender seen throughout his time here.
Derek misses a free throw.
And then unlucky, finally an unlucky bounce.
Yeah, it was all but in. And this one misses as well after 2 bounces on the rim. And then Schultz has it knocked away but fouled.
Send
by
him to the line.
Flowers. And he will go to the line as they are in the bonus. I hope we can finish this game clean. I don't want to see anybody get bent out of shape here.
I think
You think they'll
tempers
keep
have
their
definitely
heads?
flared down. Everyone's fine. Schultz, I don't believe he shot in this second half.
There it is. Well,
He was 4 for 7 when he went into the break. As a team, as a coach, I would be the one encouraging him to take this ball. You know, put up a shot. You're easily our best shooter.
Yeah. I mean, Will, he's so pure, and he's such a just great shooter, and he works hard. But there are times when I feel like it's time for him to kind of take over the game, and I don't always see that.
He has the talent to do it.
Yeah, he really does. But you know, we got to find him. We got to put him in position to do that.
Nichols with another bucket, 28 points, 11 for 18.
He stepped into the game and then immediately scored. I mean, how special of a player is he?
He is unbelievable.
Yeah. And he's not a big dude. I mean, you just, isn't it amazing? You could see guys like just in pictures or warm up or whatever. You're like, okay, it's impossible to tell by looking who's going to. It's kind of like when you look at a golfer in the clubhouse. You know, you can't go by the outfit. And what's been called here? A technical?
I do not know. He's also been in the 2 games against conference opponents. He's averaged 25 points, 55% from the field. Definitely facing harder competition at Andrews. So when he faces those conference opponents, he goes off. Definitely a special talent. I believe it was Manani.
Yeah, I'm
Number 2,
looking at the
his,
replay and I can't see anything.
That was his 5th.
They were lining up for the regular free throw, and then the official in the middle walked back out and said something to the other official, and they
possibly just saying something.
No, but then they cleared him out. Yeah, somebody made a comment, I guess.
Schultz makes both. Here's Holly.
Hey, there we go.
Holly makes another. 8 for 8 on the day from the free throw line. 19-point lead for the Cardinals. 4.5 minutes. Never impossible.
Somebody's going to have to go on fire.
Here's Nichols. Wet. Nothing you can do about that. Up to 31.
That was just he jumped out of the gym on that shot. And got a piece of that out of bounds, deflected.
I don't even think if you got a contest on that, it would have mattered.
You couldn't have reached it, that's for sure. There wasn't really anybody within the zip code at the time. Holly was trying to get out to him, but was screened off. Nice ball inside for Brock. He turns and scores. That's his bread and butter. He's got all kinds of moves in the paint. Back to 20. Mason forced a tough shot there and kept a good position, and then Schultz gave it up at the timeline, harassed by Derritt and Nichols.
I mean, he could take it from there, and I think he would make it.
Well, at this point, nice lob inside for Derritt, and Nichols with an assist. Schultz drives into the lane, fade away, tipped up and rebounded by Grant. Up and in. Nice job, and he was also
slapped,
absolutely smacked on the shoulder.
It was a lighter slap. You can.
Oh, I see.
You kind of heard.
Is that what we go by the sound? Swung inside and too strong for Nichols.
Here's Herbster comes in for Nason. Given 11 minutes to this game, and I mean, They were positive minutes. I could pull up the statistics, plus minus. Most likely, it was positive every time he was in. And I'm not joking about that one.
Okay.
Now, is that cause and effect, or don't know?
He did his job. That's what you could say. In for the SaberCats, Jonathan Herbster. And Grant Brock gets another bucket as Crawford does a cartwheel. Wow, I haven't seen that on the basketball court. Blocked by Schultz. Last touch by him. Stolen by Hawley. Nearly controlled it as he tiptoed on the line, but couldn't save it in. Lostutter checks in for the SaberCats as Schultz takes a seat.
Slowly, the bench is seeping into this lineup for the SaberCats.
13 points for Schultz tonight, 16 apiece for Hawley and Brock. Pass inside for Travis and didn't see Shank. Picked his pocket, takes it the length of the floor. That's a goaltend. And the basket will count as the ball had already touched the glass. You can't block it after that. And so Shank is credited. I'm not sure that ball was going in, to be honest, but it went in now, proverbially. And so Shank gets the fast break bucket. Good individual effort that time. Nichols gives it up. Swing pass across for Travis. He works his way into the paint. Here's Nichols. Hawley says, oh no, not again. Nichols actually pushed away on that one. And
that fade right there, that's his game, but sped up a little.
I think Hawley disrupted that one enough. Yep. Finally got a little bit in range of him. Brock for three, just short. Shank with an offensive rebound. Herbster tries to bounce one into Lostutter, but a little too passive on the reception. And then a little bit out of control that time. And out of play, SaberCats will retake possession. I feel like if you're the block player, you can't just wait for the ball to come to you. If you got somebody that's especially trying to overplay you a little bit.
You have to come to the ball.
You got to get on that. There we go, Herbster on the baseline, works it to the block, kick out for Hawley, good pass. Hawley into the paint and fouled. And so he will get two here. 1:13 left to play.
For these free throws, Hawley and Brock leading the SaberCats both with 16 points. As Hawley overtakes him 17. Schultz with 13. Clearly can see a bigger three on the SaberCats team with Hawley, Brock, and Schultz. Again, it's just, would love to see Schultz getting more into that action, getting the ball to Grant.
Yeah.
Should be the cornerstone of this offense if Hawley's shot isn't falling.
Lostutter held his ground nicely as Shank went for the ball, and then Shank gets in there for another rebound. How many rebounds does he have tonight? Stolen away by Nichols. Why is he even still in the ball game? That's kind of odd, isn't it?
Well, Grant.
Shank has
Hawley.
6 rebounds, 2 steals, and 5 points, along with an assist. Lostutter is called for an offensive foul away from the ball. To check that, we weren't watching. Oh, they're just battling for position.
Clips him in the head.
got a lot of hands there.
Shot clock and game clock are incredibly similar here. Just gonna dribble it out. 0.7 difference.
All right.
Game ends closer than it felt during that second half. It'll be 65-79. Game ended on an 8-0 run for the SaberCats.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, they held their own at the very end, but just were too cold coming out of the locker room, I feel like. We needed to make a run right then at the beginning of the second half, and instead we just were ice cold at that point in the game.
Kept slipping.
Nichols, I mean, give the guy his due. Oh, there's a inbound that's required because of a 0.7 difference on the shot clock. So the teams will hold off on the handshake here. And
there's nothing you could do about Nichols except hope he missed.
31 points.
And try to foul him out.
On 12 for 20, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 steals in 32 minutes. Travis played 39 minutes, scored 13 points for him. 14 for Darrett, played strong underneath, really did.
Nichols had 0 turnovers.
That's unreal. I mean, for a guard like he plays.
I'm seeing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander face our team right now. This guy is unbelievable.
I don't know who that is. Is that a movie
reigning
star?
MVP.
Oh, he's a basketball player?
Yes.
Well, in any event, Holly with 18 led the SaberCats. Grant Brock with a pretty solid